right, you ready to start?
Sure.
I'm gonna put my phone on silent here so it doesn't interrupt us here. All right. Okay, so don't look at the camera, just look at me the whole time. You and I are gonna have a
Turn my
conversation
phone
here.
off.
Yeah. Let me see it. Can you say and spell your first and last name for me?
I generally go by Carol, so it's Americanized name, Carol,
Okay.
Carol, last
And-
name Kay. Or that's what I've been known for for the last 15 years. But my official name is Pech, Pech.
And it's pronounced Peich?
Pech.
Okay, but you usually go by Carol K,
Yep.
K-A-Y.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
'Cause when they see my name, they're like, oh, there's a long pause.
You were born and raised in Cambodia.
Yep, I sure did.
Okay, and then obviously not everybody knows about the history of Cambodia, but you guys had, was it a revolution or a war happened there?
It's a regime. It's a Pol Pot regime. It's quite a regime. It's like a revolutionary thing, but it's just like to the extreme of it, you know.
And how old were you when this happened?
I was like 13. I was in 7th grade over there. So I was about 13, 14.
And then what happened when this, what happened to you when this happened?
Oh, we just go live on a rice, do field work, rice farm. If you're older, then you go work in the rice field. You're young, don't work, go scoop cow poop. Like, there is no free, like, you're old enough to eat, kid, boy, you better start working.
So so how old were you then when you guys fled or came here as refugees?
Oh, I was like 15 years old, almost 15. I was a little shy, a couple of months shy of 15.
Cool. And you guys fled to California?
Yeah.
Which part of California did you guys go?
Southern California, Arizona, Anaheim Hill city Anaheim Hill.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And was it just you?
All my family, my whole family, my dad, all my siblings, but they just kind of scattered when we came over here.
Oh, cool. And how many siblings did you have?
Too many.
Oh, you had a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I had like 5. I have 6 altogether, but one passed away during the Khmer regime. So
What was it like for you when you came? Was it scary when you came here? Or was it?
it was very scary. You don't know anything like when you see people like, what the heck they're gonna ask me, and they were like, do you speak English? That was like, when they see Asian, they just automatically like, do you speak English? And when I first came, I was like, that's a tough question. And I was like, do I really want to tell them I speak English? And they're like, because I don't really speak, I can't say, well, I speak English, you know? I don't know more than 4 phrases.
How did you learn?
I went to school here. I went to high school. I came when I was like almost 15. Then I go straight to high school, and then I learned ESL, where all the people that don't really speak English, bilingual people, they go over there. They had like a special program way back then, And that's how you learn English, like they teach you basic thing, and then you just kind of pick it up.
Yeah, you just picked it up at
Yeah.
the time. Cool.
Yeah.
So then, did you get married? You had your 2 sons?
After I graduated from high school, then I went to college for a year or 2. Then there was just too much struggling. Financial resources was not available like now. It's like everybody go, oh, after you go to high school, do you think about going to college, go to trade school, do something for your life, But it wasn't like that back then. Life of a refugee was tough. It's like, okay, after you finish high school, most people don't even finish high school. In my generation, very few people graduate from high school, and afterward they just go work in a donut shop. The donut shop was like Starbucks. Every corner there was a donut shop. That's where your education is, kid. Donut shop, work. Get up at a rooster crow. When the rooster crow, you gotta go to work, kid.
But then you had your family, you had your 2
Yeah,
sons.
and then I met my husband, my former husband, and we had 3 kids, my daughter and then 2 sons. And he's my youngest one, the brilliant one, of course.
But eventually you were raising them as a single mother?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been a single mom for, even when I was married, he wasn't really an involved dad. He's like a dad, okay, okay. He had his cup of tea, he had his coffee or whatever, and then, okay, that's it.
What was the toughest part of that for you?
Oh, when I moved, well, it was tough. It's been always tough, like to raise 3 kids. Like you're trying to run a business, you potty train your kid. Like some people, there's a customer come, you go, when the kid go, oh, I need to go potty, mom, because the door was like glass doors like this. It wasn't like a hot, easy thing to open. The door was heavy, so I was like, I gotta go open the door for him, and then put the bucket, stick the bucket in front of the door. They're like a 50-pound bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket, a Home Depot type thing, but it was filled with stuff, different fillings for the donut. So you just take one of those, stick it in front of the door, make sure the door doesn't shut on your kid.
When did you guys end up coming to Arizona?
Oh, in 2006 when I got divorced with the dad. Because
Okay.
like as we grew older, when we were young, in your 20, and I just go along with whatever. And a subordinate wife, an ideal wife. And then as I grew older, my kid get older, I was like, no, I want to go back to school. He said, no, you're married, you have a kid, you don't go to school, it's just those traditional old Oriental ideology that a woman cannot go to school after you're married. That's it. You're supposed to obey your husband, you cater to your husband, and he. After a while, you kind of get older, you get wiser, I guess. Then I was like, I always wanted to go back to school. I was just waiting for the kid to grow older. And then as the kid grew older, I saw a schedule, a catalog. I said, oh, this is perfect, like 6:30 to 9:30. It's only 2 days a week. I said, I can manage that. Instead of taking a nap, staying home. I said, he can stay home with the kid just twice a week. And because the kid was like, I already potty trained the kid, everything's ready to go. All I need is an adult to stay with the kid. That's all he needs to do. The kid's already like, oh, 2 things that he needs to do. Put the kid to bed by 8:30 and brush their teeth before they go to bed.
What are you studying?
Oh, I'm a literacy learning major, like education. Right now, I'm gonna get my degree in May. So eventually, I'm kind of hoping to stick around here for a while, then to go study, teach abroad.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
already are connected with a former Chinese teacher they were here, and we was through a exchange program. Yeah, they were here for 2 years. I kind of met them. I said, hey, I was just like jokingly saying, hey, now that my kids are graduating from college and everything, I wanted to go teach abroad. I want to go to China. And she like texts me a long list of things they required. I like, within like 5 minutes, she texts me like, they need your name, your date of birth, place, and where you want to teach, what you teach, and how long have you been teaching, what brings you what interested you and take you to China and things like that. I was like, wow, like instantly she texts me back, and I was like, wow. And so I just submitted my thing, and they're like, oh, what's a good time to interview? Do you want to fly to China or you want to do Zoom? I'm like, I prefer Zoom.
What's it gonna be? What does it mean to you to be graduating with your sons at the same time?
It was an awesome experience, like I would honestly, I would never imagine myself, like from a refugee to sitting in a scary high school student, from a high school student to owning my own business, from owning my own business to running a preschool. I was a preschool teacher for like 15 years, and then from preschool, I got my wife's idea, so I should go and finish my degree. Because when my kid was younger, like I go to school twice a week, just did that, stay home, and then he go, you shouldn't study what you wanted to study, because he wanted me to go to a real estate school where you just set up your table like this and you interview people, people give you commission. I go, no, 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 that's not how it works. Nobody share their commission with you, Peter.
And so this is going to be your bachelor's degree?
Yeah, just a bachelor degree.
Cool, awesome. Well, that's great. Hey, you did great. That was everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking.